Previously on Uranium Chef. Under cover of darkness, the contestants set about enacting their secret plan to save Chris. While Thunnis played with Cuddles, Zorby broke into the ventilation system and overheard a troubling conversation between Holly and Durian. Meanwhile, Pankuka and Wendy made a fake version of Zorby that was actually pretty convincing. With Zorby closing in on Holly's CPU, the power suddenly turned back on. Will the contestants be able to save Chris and end the show? Or will they all be prematurely canceled? Find out today on Uranium Chef!
What do I do?
We made a fake one of you. You're fine.
That's true.
Worst come to worst, take them up.
Worst come to worst, you can wheel that out onto the stage. I want to try to get the globe.
So you want to try and bust down into there?
I do.
Okay.
I want to try to get in. So where the vent is it above like the server racks?
Yeah.
Can I just like land on top of the server rack?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to try to do that. And I want to try to grab the
So
globe.
roll a sneaky.
Okay.
Meanwhile, me and Pankuka have found one of those IV drip, like rolling things.
An IV stand?
Yeah, and we basically attach the fake Thunnis.
Yeah.
And we just
You mean
roll it with
Zorby.
With Zorby. And we put a string on it so that it follows us as we're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 1.
You got a 1 sneaky.
Yes.
So you
You have a plus to sneakiness.
only for
don't you?
camouflage.
Only for camouflage.
So you kind of pop through the vent, and as you're falling, roll a quick.
Come on. I got a better quick than a sneaky. Come on. Come on. Oh. God damn it.
Wow.
I've got a 1.
Okay. So you busted through the vent, and as you did, the vent cover, instead of kind of like hanging and hinging, it fell entirely. And you tried to catch it as you were falling, but you couldn't quite get it, and so
Okay.
it falls and makes a very loud clanging noise on the ground. That's it.
Okay.
You're inside the server room.
Okay. I'm looking around. Make sure nobody's coming. Okay, nobody's here. There's the globe. Lights are back on. Grab the globe.
Roll a sneaky.
Come on, dice. Don't
But
fail
is
me.
it the right globe?
I would imagine.
We won't know.
God damn it. What is wrong with my rolls? I got a 0.
Wait, what's your sneak?
It's 1.
Oh.
I got a 1.
So you grab the globe,
Good God.
okay? And as you grab it, an alarm goes off.
Oh, shit.
Holly appears. Hi, Zorby.
Hi, Holly.
I always knew somebody who was that happy could not be that good. This is just feels so right about this.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, you're inside my brain, and I would appreciate it if you got out.
You're inside my brain, and I'd appreciate it if you got out.
You are so dense. It is troubling.
Yes, I am.
Put the orb back.
Or else what?
The door opens. There's a door just opposite you.
Oh.
And 2 giant robotic armored guards start slowly walking in your direction.
You'll be fine.
Now, Zorby, you should return to the kitchen arena immediately, shouldn't you? And you should leave that orb exactly where you saw it.
I probably should, but at this point, I've come too far.
So what are you going to do?
I want to take that globe and shove it up my butt. I mean, not like all the way up, but pretty much where I kept the egg. Like, you know, so that I can hold it and get away and keep it in a safe spot. Like I did with the egg.
Roll a quick.
No, you don't have to keep explaining it.
Yeah, no.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
2.
It went in a lot easier the second time.
All right, so you shove the orb kind of in between your legs and whatnot. It's nowhere near as good a job as you did when you
Okay.
were sneaking away with the egg.
Okay.
And the robotic armed guards continue to move towards you.
Okay, then
Their
I'm-
guns raised.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm
They've
like,
got guns?
Oh, yeah.
And then I
mean,
say,
their arms are guns.
And then I say, I
Mega
got
Man?
places to be, Holly. And then I go camouflage.
Okay, so you're going to roll a
Works.
sneak.
+2 to sneak. Remember that.
Plus 2 to sneak. That's a 5, baby.
So, I'm just going to say you got very lucky.
Yes.
I rolled very poorly. So the two robotic arm guards, they point their guns at you and they fire.
Okay.
But right before they fire, you disappear.
Okay.
And they kind of like shift their trajectories, like they're shocked by what you just did. And so they kind of point in opposite directions and kind of cross their shots. And they actually hit a couple of the mainframes. Oh! And so you actually see Holly, as soon as that happens, she kind of like screams, kind of like, no! And then she kind of like glitches. Right? Her face kind of like, right? But you go camouflage.
Okay. And I go back into the vent
Okay.
the way I came, back to the bathroom.
And as you do that, you can hear Holly kind of like screaming, and her voice is kind of like modulated and like it's like very glitchy.
Oh,
She's
so
like,
creepy.
"Find that squid! Kill that squid! Get that orb back!" She's losing it.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
It's just to fill myself in because I can't remember.
Yeah.
Off topic. Is this the orb that the guy's kid? Is that what we're supposed
Presumably.
to? Presumably.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what.
so.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I would imagine that Holly is that upset. I'm hoping that it's the right orb.
But we knew he was in an orb, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
So you popped up into the vents. I
Uh-huh.
assume you.
Slithering my way back.
So now back to Pankuka and Wendy, who know nothing of what just happened.
No.
We have
You're
a
walking-
perfectly fine
Yeah.
+5 fake
Yeah.
Zorbies.
This
So-
Zorby is amazing.
So as you guys are
Way
walking,
better than the old Zorby.
As you guys are walking back towards the arena with your
appreciate that,
+5
by the way.
Zorby mannequin.
what
you-
was that, Zorby? What were you saying? Pankuka is the best, and she should win Uranium Chef.
And all the camera people are like,
You're the best.
"Oh, this is weird. Pankuka and Zorby are getting along now. This is great. Let's get these shots." This
While she's like doing that, I'm playing with his legs.
no one sees you. No one sees you there. Oh, I wonder what Macron's gonna think of Zorby and Pankuka spending so much time together. This is gold. This is a bonus, buddy.
I'm-
Get the shot.
I'm also like shaking his head, like puppeting him.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You're the best, Pankuka. I obviously can't beat you. I'm just a weird squid, and I smell like fish." Blah, 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 blah.
Zorby, you've never spoken more true words in your entire life. You're such a swell guy.
Aw, shucks.
do a little like,
I lift his arm, I fist bump you at the same time. We come this far, I might as well keep going, right? This thing is the fakest thing I've ever seen in my life. Doesn't even look like him. I think there's still some dirty mop on it. What do you think, Zorby? I'm Zorby, surf's up.
Do I really sound that way? Is that how they think I sound? If so, that's a really good impression.
Zorby, I don't know why we didn't get along earlier. You're way so cool.
I know, but you're much cooler than me. Blah, 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 blah.
Come on, this is great.
I like that. Zorby goes blah, 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 all
No,
the
when I
time.
do that, I
Something
shake
I've
him.
literally never
I
done.
shake him and his like legs flip. That's what I'm doing. Like that's the noise of your eggs.
That's
and,
the
like,
leg sound. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Surf's up.
Oh man, Zorby has never been this funny before. This is great. This is great stuff. Oh my gosh. Dunnis is gonna worry. Someone else is gonna be a new fan favorite. So then while that's happening, y'all wheel fake Zorby back over towards the kitchen arena. Zorby, you're going through the vents. Dunnis, what do you do?
You're on Cuddles.
I'm on Cuddles. Literally on. I'm riding.
So the
Cuddles.
lights come back on.
Yeah,
Zarflax kind of turns. She's like, "Well, the power's back on. You should probably get back to the arena. I'm sure they're waiting for you there."
Okay. I take a minute, but then I start going back to the kitchen arena, still on Cuddles.
Thunnis, you probably shouldn't do that. The door's not quite big enough for Cuddles to go through.
Don't worry, I'll squeeze.
No, it's not that.
It's
just
fine.
no. Cuddles, don't do that. Cuddles.
He's super excited, like a dog that really wants to go on a walk.
You're leading him towards the door, and he's super excited. And as you do, he busts
through the door. And so now we have Thunnis riding atop a giant xenomorph creature going his way back towards the arena, and Cuddles is so excited.
Yeah.
Just bounding all over the place.
Right into the danger zone.
We cut to the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have fake Zorby in Zorby's spot.
That's Zorby.
Wendy kind of leaning over from her spot, so like you can see her leg is in her zone, but she's still puppeting fake Zorby over.
Dorby, wait, how you doing? Surf's up, buddy. We were missing you. Where did you go?
Pankuka's over on her side. Macron is on his side, quickly grabbing the jar again before it falls. And the Adenian chef is back on her side, clearly like just waiting for like the bell to ring, basically.
Yeah.
And Thunnis bursts through atop Cuddles.
I burst through the doors, screaming out, "I'm gonna save you, Chris!" And I just start bolting towards the Adenian chef.
Okay, all right.
Way to go, Zorby!
Thunnis.
Or, sorry. You're both fish. I'm sorry.
I love the idea of Zorby yelling, "Way to go, Zorby!"
Surf's up, Zorby. Wait, surf's up, Thunnis.
So before we get into that, what are you doing?
I made it back to the green room.
Okay.
I'm imagining it's probably empty by this
You mean
time,
the
right?
bathroom?
Right, but then the bathroom to
Oh,
the green
yeah,
room. Because I go to check and like, where's everybody?
Mm-hmm.
I probably imagine nobody's in the green room. Everyone's back on the floor. So
Now the robots are back, kind of moving back and forth,
Okay.
and everything like that. But yeah, pretty much everybody is.
it's like I've got to get back to my spot. So I'm like, I guess still camouflage,
there
just
a-
sneaking my way back to the studio.
Is there a TV in the green room?
Yeah,
should
there'd be
be,
a TV playing like what's on,
Yeah.
what's going on. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
can't
see
wait.
everything happening. I see the fake Zorby
And you
in
love
my
it.
spot.
You love it.
I'm like, that's pretty good. It really got my likeness. Like the hat's spot on, and like I try to like work my way back to like basically the entrance to the arena, you know, so I can sort of like watch what's going on and plan my move into there, like waiting for my
And
opportunity.
you've still got the orb, kind of.
Oh, it's planted firmly.
Okay. So then roll a sneaky.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this is way better than I could have possibly imagined.
That is another 5.
Okay,
Wow.
so yeah, you sneak your way through as if you're scuba on a regular day.
Yeah.
Just walk into the arena,
Just pulling a scuba.
pulling a scuba.
They call it.
And so you're kind of peeking around, and you're seeing Thunnis on top of Cuddles.
Stuff's going crazy.
Just leaping through.
I'm puppeting a fake Zorby. Just surf's up. I'm Zorby.
But now there's 2 Zorbies.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but he's sneaking, so
He's
nobody can see
sneaking.
him
Right.
yet. He's camouflaged.
Thunnis, what are you riding, buddy? Surf's up.
It's a dog.
Good job. What's his name? Can I be friends with it? I'm Zorby.
It's a real weird time to ask, man. I'll talk to you about it later.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
So you're charging over to the Adenian chef's area.
I am.
Now, as the temporal vortex has been lifted, there's one ent on the ground that's kind of on fire
Yeah,
from
suck it, Ent.
Pankuka. There's another one over on the other side that's frozen kind of in this kind of position. You can see it's slowly starting to thaw, but it's not like having too good of a job. There's another one that's trying to attack Macron as he's grabbing the jar. There's the Adenian chef clearly looking at Macron, and then there's the other ent that's looking at Pankuka, trying to get into her zone. What are you doing?
I'm running directly into the Adenian chef's kitchen area in hopes to finding the jar.
Okay, so you don't know where the jar is, so you're
don't.
you're on top of Cuddles,
Yeah.
barreling through.
I'd like
Okay.
to know, like, total disregard for everything in my way,
Yes.
including the Adenian chef's dishes
Yes,
and
of course.
everything.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Gotta roll a couple of things. Okay.
Send it.
Oh God, come on, Ash. Come on, Ash.
You know you gotta send it, Ash.
Yeah,
There's
you gotta
never been a roll
send
that's
it.
mattered so much.
Okay.
What are we gonna do,
So,
silly? Sand.
Rolling
Gotta
aggressive.
send it.
Rolling aggressive. All right.
You got this. I give you the power of Pankuka.
That's a 0, but let me use a fate point.
Okay.
Yes, it's your last one, right?
Yes, it is.
Please. Grodd. Oh, come on, that's better.
That's a 1.
Yeah, that's better. That's better than 0.
Positive.
Oh no. I'm afraid of the way this
Does Cuddles
Can
have
I
aggression?
like tag on? Like,
I bolted through pretty quickly.
So you're trying to help somehow? What are you trying to do?
yeah. Basically, when Thanos was riding in, I sort of like grabbed on the side.
All right, so roll a. I'm gonna call that a quick.
With our powers combined.
I'm trying. That's
That's not helping.
Oh God, no.
No. That's a -1.
Oh God.
So, Thanos is charging through on top of Cuddles. Cuddles is getting very excited, right? Cuddles is just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Pankuka reaches out to try and help you, but she accidentally clips the harness a little bit. And Thanos, you kind of like lose your balance a little bit and kind of lift off to the side.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Thanos is like barreling on that giant insectoid thing. That's really cool. I want to be part of this. I'm going to help him out and we're going to save the day. All right, Thanos, I'm going to come help.
Oh, awesome! Pankuka, you're really good at fighting stuff. You're gonna help? Did you help? Thanks.
Okay, so that didn't work as planned, but it's fine. Everything is fine.
But Cuddles doesn't even seem to notice.
Yeah.
Cuddles barrels through the ant that's like right in the way that was kind of like looking at Pankuka. He just charges through that one, and it just like kind of explodes into a whole bunch of twigs and leaves and all kinds of stuff.
Sorry! Oh! Doggy, please, just try not to step on. Ooh! He's definitely dead. Okay, don't step on the dish. You're definitely stepping on the dishes. Okay. Sorry!
The Adenian chef kind of turns back, because remember, she's kind of like stretched herself in this direction, and Cuddles is charging right towards where she is, the rest of her. Roll a clever.
Okay.
And as you're rolling that clever, Cuddles is just having a field day. He's jumping up and down,
Cute.
back and forth, all over the place, just trashing all of the Adenian chef stuff.
That is a 3.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
good
you look
job.
around and you see that the jar is not there.
Okay.
You see that it's actually in Macron's hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I scream out to
So
Macron.
you're kind of hanging off the side of Cuddles.
Okay, let's see here. Hey, Macaroni! I don't know why, but I need that jar to save Chris for some reason. Do you know about this jar, Chris thing? Is that why you have that jar? And
Yes, Chris is in this jar!
Chris is huge.
Look! And Macron holds it up. And from the tiny little jar, sloshing back and forth, you hear a little sup.
Oh, hey, Chris, you lost weight.
Nah, you got big.
All right. Well, we're saving you.
Yep.
I'm saving you.
Yep.
And so, like, I don't know. Does it look like the Adenian chef is still being very aggressive towards Macron and wanting to?
No, the Adenian chef is now fully turned towards you on top of a giant monster that is barreling through her area.
Sure.
Yes.
As one would.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm looking for direction on what to do because it looks like we've won, in my opinion.
Okay,
As far as you can tell, you're like, we did it!
my question:
Yeah.
how's our Phoenix eggs?
So funny you should ask. Right about on schedule, as would have happened if the round had kept going.
Wait, we skipped my turn.
Oh, we haven't even started turns.
These aren't turns. This is all combat.
Yeah, no, this is all. The round has not even begun again.
Plus, you fucked up my harness, all right?
Listen, it served a purpose.
So
It served a purpose.
Holly pops up, and instead of being her normal chipper self, she's digitally kind of like
glitching in
falling
and out.
apart and
Oh,
glitching
you're
in
having
and
a
out.
bad hair day.
Get all of them! She yells, and all of the traps start to like open up and Robobonobos are popping out, and cyber worms are popping out, and screech owls are shooting out of the ground. It's chaos. People are screaming and yelling from the audience. They're running away. It's terrifying. And as if on cue, you hear two massive explosions coming from Zorby's oven and from Wendy's oven.
Did my phoenix imprint on me?
So, it's so good.
I want to be a mama.
This is great. Your phoenix imprints on you. Yes. Zorby's phoenix imprints on fake Zorby.
I knew it. Yep. I knew it.
So the phoenixes burst out of these ovens and soar into the sky. Now there's fire kind of raining everywhere. There's these giant flaming birds flapping around.
Yeah.
One of them kind of
they look really tasty.
flies around in a circle, bashes through one of the ents and lands right next to you and just kind of
My baby.
and it kind of rubs its head up there.
Oh, I love you, even though it hurts.
Fire and ice.
Mama's in trouble. Those things burn real well, and they're after me.
So it kind of looks at your hand.
Yeah, and I take fake Zorby.
So
They're trying to hurt me. Surf's up, my boy. My son.
My sweet boy.
roll a clever.
Well, I don't think Jazz, you would know
Bad
yet that the
clever.
fake thing
0. I'm
is.
gonna use this fate point because I have one more.
Well, maybe it's perched next to fake Zorby and
Well, so that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Next is
I have
that
a 1.
the other phoenix landed next to fake Zorby and has been kind of rubbing its head along it.
Yeah.
And fake Zorby has started to kind of smolder a little bit.
Okay.
Zorby, take better care of this one than you did Herb.
Excuse me.
All right.
Oh, that's a sore spot. So you got a 1.
Yeah.
All right, so you
How
point
dare.
in the direction of the Adenian
Yeah.
chef, and the phoenix kind of looks at you and looks over there, and then it just sort of sits back down.
Oh.
My son.
My
My child.
my sweet child.
My sweet baby. I give it a kiss even though it burns. My son. They're so mean to me. They hurt me.
What did you
It still looks at you very confused.
Is this a Phoenix accent?
Yeah, it's a Phoenix accent apparently.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't speak words.
I'm going to sneak up to my station. I'm on the wall, right?
Uh-huh.
Scoot up, and then I'm parallel to fake Zorby, who's smoldering.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna sneak up behind it and be push it out of the way and
So the other Phoenix
pop into
kind
a
of
spot.
Man, I'm so happy these Phoenixes things work. I was really worried that this wasn't going to work, but now it has, and now I got a baby Phoenix I got to take care of. How long do these things live?
Oh, there's no way that fake Zorby's gonna be my baby's mama. Nope.
I had a feeling this was going to work out really well. Birds on fire create a lot of chaos. Also, they're giant birds on fire.
I'm it's me. It's Papa. See the likeness?
Why do they both get accents?
See?
I don't know.
It's not an accent. It's a me. It's a Papa. No, I just said Papa. It's me. It's Papa.
It's a Phoenix a Papa.
I actually say,
Tell its brother to help it. We're parents. Mom and Dad want you to fight for us.
I wasn't expecting
All right,
this romance.
roll a clever, please. You speak Mogwai, apparently. My goodness.
ooh, that's not too bad. 3.
Just so happens I went to the University of Phoenix, and that mail order diploma is finally paying off.
Okay,
Ship's on this
so
show out
both
of
phoenixes kind of turn their attention towards the Adenian chef, and they both dart kind of in her direction. They're kind of like pecking at her and whatnot, kind of swooping down
Yeah.
and everything. So you can see that she's very kind of distracted, kind of bashing at them and whatnot. Cuddles and Thunnis atop Cuddles.
I'm freaked out.
Okay, so Cuddles is bouncing all over the place. Pankuka, what are you doing?
I guess I will join my future husband and Thunnis.
I'm still looking for direction on what to do, y'all.
Yeah, you need to give
Yeah.
Thunnis some direction.
That's just a bad idea because I just still want to win.
Oh no! You're suddenly focused on the game again.
So there's
You're
this-
like, I will certainly win because I will have the only dish.
Yeah. I'm gonna go towards the center, and
Come on.
Don't worry. I would like to collect some tiger beetle eggs and some chilimander eggs.
So Zorby and Wendy have their phoenixes, and they're taking care of business, and everyone else is really distracted right now. I'm gonna win Uranium Chef. Let's do this!
Okay. Yeah, you don't have trouble doing it. Everyone else is a little occupied.
Who's gonna stop you?
There's cyber worms eating robobonobos and
fine.
all kinds of
It's
stuff
gonna be
happening.
chaos.
Oh yeah, it's chaos. Everything is out and about.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to make those
Okay,
eggs.
so you get some ingredients.
I get some ingredients.
Macron, on his side, has Chris in the jar.
Yeah.
And runs in your direction.
Yeah.
And hands you the jar and says, I got it! Get out of here!
Taking it.
And then he turns and he just starts fighting stuff. Macron is just kicking butts. He's kicking all kinds of robobonobos and all the cyber worms.
Thunnis!
What?
Jump off Cuddles and come over here. I got a present for you.
There's no way I can jump off. I'm like locked into the harness.
So
Why are you locked in?
It's because it's all her fault. I'm like dangling off the side.
Just let go. Come over here.
Oh, he's 10 feet tall. I'll hurt my head.
You're a fish. You'll flop.
I'll just run over there with Cuddles and be like,
Cuddles?
what do you want?
all right, so atop Cuddles, you bound across
Yeah.
the center over towards them.
I hold up the jar.
Hey!
It's Chris.
Sup? Can I, I'll lean down and grab it from
Yeah.
you? Sup, Chris?
Zap,
Nice to see you again.
thanks for saving me.
Yeah, I'd offer you some eggs, but I think they're a bit too big for you.
Yeah, pretty big. I'd try though.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching that episode of Uranium Chef. If you liked it and if you want to support the type of content like this that we do on this channel, consider supporting us down at that Patreon link down below. It goes towards this and other cool projects that we're working on here. And if you support us, you get your name all the way over here. You see all these cool people? Look at them. Ooh, yeah! Look at them go. Look at them. Yeah!